Hi friends, I am Shravana and welcome back to my channel SparklingFuture. Today we will see how to process files in Python. Before starting with today's topic, I request all of you to subscribe to my channel and also please like, share, comment and hit the bell icon for the latest video notifications. Thank you. In the yesterday's videos, we have seen the available modes and the meaning of them. So today we will see how to process the files. Okay. So now using this command we have seen yesterday in the previous video how to read a file. So now let's write a simple file to understand how the write file works. Okay. So for that we have to give a path where we need to write the files. So I am simply saying that sample.txt and this one I am opening that with write mode. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so now write file dot write, and here I am saying that hi friends. Okay, so some string I am sending, and then we have to close the file, then only it will be updated. So now before that, if you see here inside the Python files we don't have any file. So now let's go back and run this code. I've run it. So now going again back, here you can see sample file is created with hi friends, welcome to Python tutorials. Now again I'm going back and I'm just rerunning this one. Okay, I'm running this again just to show you the difference between write mode and the append mode. And if I double click that, you can see that, right, the same is, the file will be recreated. When you run with W, which is the write mode, the file will be recreated. Now I'm changing the mode from W to A and then I'm running it. And if I go here and open this file, you can see, right, the same content has been appended to the existing string. So this is what is the main difference between the files, like the file mode between A and W. Okay, so this is how we will write some simple text file, in the sense some string. Okay, so now let's see, I'm just commenting this, okay, to go to the further points in that video, right? So now yesterday we have seen how to get the lines, right? So line 1 equal to read file dot read line is the one, and then for getting the rest of the lines we have seen read file dot read lines, right? So this is the commands we have seen yesterday, how it works and what is the difference between these two. So now when you wanted to read each record in this line and when you wanted to print as a record, we will see how to do that. So for record in read file is a variable here, that one. Okay, and I'm saying that print record, and when I run this, right, what will happen is nothing will be printed. That is because once yesterday also, in the previous video also we have seen, right, like once you read this, the pointer will be pointing to, if you run this, then the pointer or cursor will be moved to the second line, and after this it will be at the end of the position. So for that we have to get it to the first line. For that what we have to do is, there is a function called seek and we have to put it to the initial position, and when you run this, you can see, right, the output is created. So actually this is this file. Okay, it has two columns, ename and salary. Some name and some salary I've given just for a sample file. Okay, so now you can see, now earlier when we didn't mention this seek method, it did not print any output, but now it has printed the contents of the file. You can clearly see the difference along with the header, correct? So now if you see here, one extra line has come. That is because when you read some file from Windows, right, one extra line will be added, which means that a new line character will be added. So for removing that, you can just say trim kind of function, strip. Okay, you can again, it has R strip, which is for ignoring any right side alone, left strip, L strip for ignoring the left side spaces alone. You can give any character or any space or something, or if you just give strip, it removes the extra spaces in both the sides. So now when I run this, you can see here, and the spaces were gone here. Okay, this is how we work with this one. So now, so let me comment this one as well. Now we will do some file operations after reading a file, how to work with data. So now what we will do is for line in lines, okay, these lines. And we have two columns in the file, we have seen ename comma sal. So line dot split with comma. So what we are doing, that is for each line we are fetching the ename and sal, and we will see how to do some operation for this. Okay, so now let's say if ename dot, and it starts with something called a, let's say. You can have any kind of operations. If you just press dot, and you will be able to see all the available functions. You can try going through each and everything and try your other assignments as well. Okay, and then let's say print name. Okay, else print none, simply. Okay, so now let me run this code, and if you see, only for the first record it has printed a, and for the rest of the records it's none, because nothing is starting with a, because now for all these things we have B, C, D, E, F, I, G, H only the A record is starting with a, rest all are not starting with a. So for that reason it has printed none here. Okay, and similarly we can add more conditions, like if salary is greater than 35,000. Actually this will consider as string. If you notice here, this is considering as string. Okay, so we can try to convert this to int. This way also we can do. We'll see if it works. Okay, then we'll say IT filing is required. Something I'm writing, okay, just for the sake. Print IT filing not required. Okay, so I'll just run this. Yeah, as I said, this is giving error. That's fine. We can have it in the single quote, but it will consider that as a number only. Okay, so now when I run this, if you see, for it's greater than 35, right? For this will print ename also, so that we will understand for which one it is giving this. And if you see, for A, IT filing not required. Okay, okay, because here we are not printing ename. Yeah, now it will show. So for A it's not required, for B not required, C not required, for D it is required, and again D, G, H. So now if you go here and we can check for D, G, H, right, G, H and I. So you can see only these are the ones which are having greater than 35,000. So because of that reason it is printing. So this way we can work with the data which is present in the file. Okay, and let's say now we have this, and if it is greater than 35, then only you wanted to write the file. Okay, do we have write file here? I think I have closed, right? So let me have this write file here. If you wanted to write the data after performing some transformations, right, or some based on some conditions. So now Python files, and here I'm writing like emp sal it dot csv. Okay, and I'm writing in the append mode. Clear? And so here again I'm saying dot write which one line you wanted to write. Correct? This is the one. And at the end we have to close it, otherwise it will not write in the file until we close it. Okay. Now let's go back to the folder and see, and you can see employee sal it is created, and here you can see the data which is coming as only which are having greater than 35,000. Okay, greater than or equal to 35,000, I think it has considered that one. Because of that reason it has given all these things. So now let's run this again, and if you wanted all the records, you can add these write statements at the end of the for loop, so that entire line will be written. If you wanted only the like if condition, the satisfied records only to be there, then you have to write it here. Okay, so this is how we work with the files in Python. Hope this is clear to you, friends. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to my channel for more interesting learnings. Thank you.